as you find your child's pose, remember, especially first thing in the morning, you might want to do a tuck of the toes, send your knees out wide, and just do a little release into your feet first so that your arches get some lengthening. And then reaching your forehead toward the floor, arms up front. Feel your armpits reaching down toward the floor. So maybe spend a breath or two there, shifting out of your ribs, and then settle your toes back under and your tailbone back further, and a little movement there. And then take a long inhale as you reach your hands forward. Then on your exhale, shift your shoulders forward. Step your knees in so they're just underneath your hips. And then take your left arm and reach it up front. So it's going straight down the middle. And then you're just going to reach your hips back and really focus on that left side getting longer. So you're just on tented fingertips, tailbone reaching back, fingertips out. And then we'll bring that left hand in, take your right hand down the middle, reach your hips back. Feel that right shoulder reaching down toward the floor. One more inhale, then release that hand in. This time that left hand will reach out front again, but your right arm will reach to the side. And then you'll take that right arm and you'll do that scoop underneath, letting your right shoulder come to the floor. Your left fingertips reach out front and then they crawl over to the right side of the mat. So you're settling down into the right side of your head, your right shoulder, left arm is reaching up and over, tailbone is reaching back. So just starting to move into that shoulder. Breathe in. Exhale, bring left hand under left shoulder. Push away and take your right hand and reach up to the sky. Stretching, try to stack those shoulders, reaching through those fingertips. And then that right hand will reach out front. Your left shoulder will slide underneath. Again, left side of head, left shoulder reach toward the floor. And then your right fingertips crawl over to the left. Bicep over the ear, tailbone reaching back. And then just soften into that left shoulder space. Take a breath. Exhale it out. One more inhale. Then slide your right hand under your right shoulder. Push away from the ground. Take your left arm and reach to the sky, looking up. Then we'll move that left hand down into table. Spread your fingertips, turn your biceps forward, press away from the ground and round the cat spine. Tucking your tailbone, softening your chin. And then dropping your ribcage, lift your collarbones forward, lift your tailbone. Here it feels like our palms are pulling toward our knees. Then press away from the ground, round cat spine. Inhale, release cow spine. Then square hips and shoulders into your table. Walk your hands forward. Shift your hips forward to knee plank. Then tuck your toes, push your heels away, full plank. Toning that core space. Then we'll press away from the ground and lift your hips into down dog. Then soften your right knee and allow your left heel to get closer to the floor. Then switch your knees and your heels. Let that right heel reach down as left knee softens. Then press both heels. Really reach your chest through. Wrap your triceps back, releasing through your shoulders. Then we're still looking at our toes. As we soften our knees, we'll walk our hands toward our toes. So we'll meet at the back of our mat, spreading the toes wide, letting the arms fold over the top of the head. We'll take a long inhale here. Then on the exhale, we'll bring our hands to our shins and bring that nice flat back, folding through the back of your legs and then through your spine. Then we'll soften our knees. Bring your hands to your thighs, tuck your chin. Press away from your thighs, rounding your spine up. Pull your shoulders away, reach your hands down to the side, find your mountain. Then inhale, reach to top. Here we'll bring our fingertips to the base of the skull. You'll lift your head, look toward the sky, open your chest across the front of the shoulders. Let the back of your head rest into your fingertips. Then on your inhale, you'll pull your elbows forward. Let the back of your fingertips draw your chin to your chest. Then slowly, with a little weight to the back of the head, you should feel some nice lengthening through the neck and the calves as you soften your knees and bring your elbows down toward your knees. Then just let your arms drop. Ragdoll, release, take a breath. Softness in all your joints in here. Exhale, bring fingertips to the floor, soften those knees deeper. Walk your hands forward. Turn your biceps to the front, tone your core space. Take your right toe into the middle of your mat. Then as you press away from the ground, take your left heel, lift it up. Now here I want you to try to balance out your shoulders, right? That left shoulder is going to try to rotate up. You're going to square it back by looking under a right arm. Then you'll bend that left heel in toward your glute. Try to open that left knee toward the sky, giving that hip a deeper stretch. Then we'll re-extend that left leg. You'll look forward, step your left foot to the front of your mat. Wiggle your right toe back. Here, you'll lift that right heel, bring the knee to the floor and drop the toes under. Move both hands to your left thigh and find this nice square shape underneath your legs here. Take up a long inhale, fill it up. Lifting out of the side of your waist, make that left foot nice and strong here. Reach your fingertips to the sky, then drop your left hand to left thigh. Reach your right arm over to the left, pushing your right hip away from you. Turn that right palm, peek underneath your arm. Nice long inhale, opening that right side. Exhale, that right arm reaches back up. The right hand comes down to the floor. So you're welcome to put a block right there for better reach if that's better for you. We'll tuck the right toes, push that right heel back. Now, left knee is straight up and down. Your left arm will come to the side, and then you'll reach it toward the ceiling. Looking up. Hold, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, your left hand will now come to the inside of your left foot. You'll rotate open that right hip. Then you'll slide that left elbow up. Rotate that right shoulder up and over the ear. We're lengthening that whole right side from your outer ankle to your fingertips for side angle pose. Breathe, inhale. Right arm then reaches to the sky. We rotate that right side back to the front. We bring that right knee down to the floor. Bring your left hand over to the right so you can move your left hip around. Plant your palms, turn your biceps forward, tuck your toes, press up and through to your down dog. Step your left foot into the middle of your mat. Take your right heel, reach it to the sky, really lifting out of that heel. Now even up those shoulders, peek it to your left. Bend that right heel toward your glute. Try to rotate that right knee toward the sky. Opening hip and left hamstring. Then extend that right leg back up. Look forward. Step your right foot to the front of your mat. Wiggle into your space. Lift that left heel. Bend the knee down. Drop the toes of that left foot. Bring both hands to your right thigh. Lift up. Check to make sure you have that nice square underneath your legs. Shoulders pull away. Fingertips reach to the sky. Find that nice center. Lift the sides of the waist. Right foot should feel active. Right hand then moves to right thigh. Left arm reaches up and over. As you push the left hip away. Open that left palm. Look underneath. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Inhale, left arm comes up. Right arm joins it. Then we take our arms out to the side. That left hand then comes down to the floor or on a block. You tuck the left toes, push the heel back, rotate your right shoulders to the side. Hold on your inhale. Stay there on your exhale. Then we'll take that right shoulder, rotate it forward to the inside. Drop that left heel flat. Slide your right forearm to your right thigh. Then your left arm sweeps up and over your ear. Open the palm, lengthen that whole left side. Stretch from their toes to your fingertips. Full breath, inhale. Left arm then comes up. We rotate the left side back to the front. We bring that right hand down and the left knee down. Shift your hips back, kick your right leg around. Walk your hands forward, sit back into your hips. Here you'll tuck your toes, continuing to look at your knees. Push away from the ground, lift your hips, down dog. Feel your heels reaching toward the floor. Inhale, come out to your plank. Tone that belly space. Knees can come to the floor here. Elbows will hug the rib cage. You'll slide the hips back, slide the forearms forward. With the press off your hands, lift your heart. Top of the head feels like it's trying to reach the ceiling. Maybe you lift those elbows a little bit, a little deeper extension. We breathe it down. Exhale, we lower down. The hands move to the sides of the waist. You tone your belly away from the floor. You're going to press knee plank, toe plank, down dog. Breath, inhale. Exhale. So again, we're looking at our toes. Soften your knees. Walk your hands back toward your toes. Knee at the back of your mat in your forward fold. Then bring hands to shins. Find that long spine, flat back. Then soften the knees again. Hands to thighs, tuck your core, round your spine up. Pull your shoulders away, find your mountain. Engaging those inner thighs. Inhale, we fill. Reaching through the sides of the waist, breath, inhale. Fingertips find the base of the skull. We look up toward the sky, opening wide across the chest. Then inhale, elbows pull in. Chin softens toward chest. Knees start to soften as elbows come down toward your knees. Then we release the arms, we ragdoll. Just softness in all your joints. Inhale, fingertips to floor, walk your hands forward. Find that plank. Right foot to the middle of the mat. Left heel, lift your reach, press through. Look at right toes. Look forward, step that left foot to the front of the mat. Lift your right heel, bend the knee, drop the toes. Hands to the left thigh, lift up. Squared underneath those legs. Inhale, we fill. Lift the sides of the waist. Left hand, left thigh. Right arm lifts, reaches up and over. We're looking under that right arm. Opening the palm. And then inhale, right arm pulls to the right. Left arm to the left. We rotate right hand down to the floor. Left arm to the sky. Tuck right toes. Lift right knee by pushing that heel back. Trying to stack those shoulders. Left forearm to left thigh. Drop the right heel open. Sweep that right arm up and over, lifting out of the ribcage. Open right palm, reaches. Maybe that left elbow comes away from the side. Then you're going to push off your left leg. Reach up tall, gentle warrior. Shoulders drawn away from your ears. Release your arms forward and up. Relax your shoulder blades. Going to keep this left leg nice and straight. We're going to hinge into that left hip crease. Reaching your left arm as far forward as you can. Then lower that left arm down. Reach that right arm up for triangle. Now feel that left hip bone lifting, pulling back. Hold, inhale. Exhale, we bend that left knee. Right arm pulls back. Left arm comes forward, warrior two. Release your shoulders away from your ears. Push away from the floor again. Left leg extends. Arms come up. Lift your right heel. Turn to the front. Bring fingertips down to your right. Bring right knee down. Shift the hips back. Kick your left leg around. Plant those wide palms at the front. Tuck your toes. Press up and through down dog. Looking back at your toes, find your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your heels forward to your plank. Maybe this time you stay on your toes, elbows in, hips drop, shoulders back. Maybe you keep your hands back and find either cobra or up dog. If you prefer those elbows out for Sphinx pose, go ahead. Pressing the tops of the feet there, finding that length through the top front of the hips. Inhale, we lower. Toning that core space, hands to the ribcage. Tuck your belly, knees or toes. We press through plank into our down dog. Find your breath, inhale. Remember, it's always nice to pedal your heels in that down dog if that feels nice for you. Then we move left foot. We're looking back at your toes. We're looking, softening those knees. Walk your hands to your toes. Find the back of your mat. Here we meet in our forward folds. Let it pull away. And move your hands to your shins. Or if you can do flat back with fingertips out in front of your toes, you're welcome to go there. Then soften into your knees. Tone your belly. Hands support the thighs if you like. Or just gently round that spine up. Use those core muscles. Shoulders pull away. We meet back in our mountain. Inhale, we fill it up. Exhale, fingertips to back of skull. Head gets heavy, gaze moves up. A little more back bend and shoulder space each time. Inhale, tip chin to chest. Gently, we soften the knees. Let the forehead get heavy, elbows coming in toward the knees. Then we let those arms go. Wrap up, wrap, inhale. And exhale. Fingertips find the floor. We walk forward. Moving back into your plank. Your left toe is to the middle of your mat. Your right heel lifts, flexes to the sky, looking back at those left toes. Really try to lift out of that right heel. Then look forward. Take that right foot, step it to the front. Lift your left heel, bend the knee, bring it down to the floor, dropping the toes. Shoulders away, bring your hands up, reach fingertips to the sky, make those legs active. Drop your right hand, right thigh, left arm reaches up and over, the palm opens, we look under. Then that left arm moves out to the left, right arm to the right. We rotate that torso, left hand comes down, right arm reaches up. Tuck left toes, push left heel firmly back. Legs are still strong here. Remember, you can put something underneath your left hand for support anytime. Right forearm then comes to that right thigh. We drop that left heel open, left arm reaches up and over. Try to lift out of that rib cage, maybe release that right forearm. Make your legs strong, hold, inhale. Exhale, push away from the ground. Both arms lift to the sky, gentle warrior. Release arms forward and back, relaxing your shoulders. Hinge into that right hip crease without bending the knee. Go straight forward. Start feeling that length in that hamstring. Right hand then drops down. Left arm comes up. That right hip is still lifted, pulling back. Again, if you have a block, you're welcome to place that in front of that right ankle or behind the ankle. Then we bend that right knee. Pull left arm back, right arm forward. Here's that warrior two. Right knee reaching out toward pinky toe. Shoulders away from ears, but still active through the arms. Push up, reach, gentle warrior again. Lift left heel, turn your body to face the front of your mat. Bring both hands to the left. Lower left knee down. Shift your hips, kick your right leg back. Plant wide fingertips at the front, shoulder distance apart. Tuck your toes, press up and through down dog. Inhale forward to your plank, choose knees or toes, elbows, hips, shoulders back. Maybe that full up dog, cobra or sphinx. Breath inhale. Lower back down, hands to sides of waist, tone belly. Knees or toes, press up. We push through down dog. Breathe, inhale. Lift your heels, bring your knees out wide. Big toes come close together as we find that child's pose. Sitting the hips back, let your forehead reach toward the floor. Find your breath, inhale. Let it go, exhale. One more long inhale, maybe reaching arms to the sides of your body here. And exhale. This time, as you walk your hands forward, you'll shift your weight forward, bring your knees back in underneath your hips, keeping your toes tucked at the back. Walk your hands to both sides of your knees. Lift your knees up. Let your heels reach toward the floor. Settle your feet hip distance apart. Do that tuck of the belly, round your spine up. Pull your shoulders away. Take a deep breath, inhale, fill it up. Bring fingertips to touch and hands to your heart. You'll bring your weight to your left foot first, giving a little micro bend of the knee. Find a nice focal point, either forward to that front edge of your mat or maybe straight ahead of you. A focal point, something that doesn't move. Then bring your right heel in towards your left calf. Square your hips and shoulders, then slide that right foot up, finding whatever variation of tree pose works for you. Maybe your foot stays on your calf, maybe you move it into your inner thigh. Avoid pressing into your knee itself. Your right knee is reaching out to the side. Find your center. Press thigh to bottom of foot, hold inhale. Stay there on your exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up. Bring that right knee across your right ankle across your left knee, Move your hands back to your heart. See if you can drop your tailbone down for that balanced figure four chair pose. That right knee is still dropping out. Your tailbone reaching down, sides of your waist remaining long. Keep reaching. Maybe you settle your elbows to that right shin. Find their center. Hold, inhale. Sweep away from the floor, lift up, step your right foot down. Release your shoulders and arms. Rock forward and back through your feet. Nice. Just feeling that nice release through the feet. Then roll those shoulders back. Let's move it to that right side. Inhale, we fill. Squaring hips and shoulders, hands to heart. Soften right knee gently. Find your focal point. Bring that left heel into that right thigh. Then when you're ready, lift the toes, maybe slide the foot onto that right calf or into your inner thigh space, maybe using your hand for help there. That left knee reaching out to the side. Feels like leg and bottom of foot pressing together. If you would like branch arms for your tree, feel free to make those variations that work best for you. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Slide that left ankle across your right thigh. Try to avoid putting it directly on the kneecap as you slowly lower those hips into that balanced figure four chair. Drop your tail. Sides of the waist stay long. You still have that focal point. Again, if you like to lower those elbows to that shin, getting deeper into that hip space, go ahead. Breath, inhale. Exhale. Press away, lift up, uncross that left knee, and let those arms and shoulders go. Again, shake out your legs. Let your chin soften to your chest. Ragdoll your way down. Loosey-goosey. Head hanging heavy. Breathe, inhale. Breathe, exhale. Then fingertips to the floor. Walk your hands forward. Shift your knees wide. Big toes come in close. Sit back into your hips. Let your forehead reach toward the floor. Now, if your forehead doesn't rest comfortably by itself, then just fold your hands in underneath your forehead or let your arms release to the sides of your body. Long breath, inhale. Let it go, exhale. Tucking through that belly space, gently round your spine up. Bring your hips to one side. Bring your legs around. Make sure you've got plenty of mat behind you. We'll bring your hands behind those knees. Lift your chest up. Sit up tall on those sits bones. Lengthen through back and neck. Chin stays off chest. As you hinge back, we'll bring those toes to our boat pose. Reach the arms out and then fold the elbows in. Tap your right toe to the floor and turn your right shoulder toward that left knee. Inhale, come back to boat. Tap your left toe, rotate your left shoulder to right knee. Inhale, center, nice long hinge space. Right toe tap, right shoulder cross. Inhale, back to boat. Left toe tap, left shoulder cross. Inhale, back to boat. Take your arms, tuck them behind your knees, hug your knees to your chest. Drop the bottoms of your feet together. Move your hands to the sides of your hips or right behind your lower back. Lift your heart forward, drop your outer knees away. Maybe you move your hands in closer so you can reach that long rib cage forward. Don't want to be curved through your spine here, which can get deep into that inner hip space. Hands can also move forward to your feet, still keeping that spine long. Reach those outer knees away. Inhale, come up to your center. Take your left leg and slide it away. Reach your fingertips to the sky. Your right knee is still dropped out. That left arm will reach the inside of your left leg as your right arm reaches up and over your ear. Opening through ribcage, opening that right palm. Inhale, lengthen a little further. Exhale, sweep your right hand over to your right hip. Take your left arm, reach over your ear to roll onto your right shin and lengthen that left side. Turn the left palm open. Stretch, reach, left fingertips to toes. Inhale, lower right hip. Bring left arm, sweep it all the way around to your left. Bringing your right hand around that left calf. Tall spine as you look over that left shoulder. Beautiful. Inhale, reach to the sky. Take your right leg out to the corner. Fold your left leg in. Let your right elbow drop to the inside of your right thigh. Take that left arm, lift your reach up and over. Flex that right ankle, reach toward your toes, open through that left side. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, left arm comes alongside left hip. Right arm reaches up. You roll to your left shin. Lengthen that right side up and over. Nice long reach from fingertip to toe. Then we gently lower left hip. Sweep right arm all the way over to the right. Turning that torso, right fingertips come behind. Back of left hand comes outside right leg. Look over your right shoulder. Hold. Exhale. Inhale, rotate back to your center. Take it a long inhale. Exhale, move your hands to your heart and find any comfortable seat that's working for you. Going to take those shoulders away from those ears. Lift the sides of the waist. Let your hands soften on your knees. Bring fingertips and thumb to touch. As you inhale, feel the lift out of the spine. Exhale through your nose, gently releasing that oxygen out of the lungs, but see if you can still maintain that lengthened spine. Inhale again, the lungs fill. Exhale through the nose, lungs empty. Feel those shoulder blades melting into your back pockets. One more inhale to fill. And exhale to empty. With your next inhale, reach your fingertips to the sky. With your exhale, move your hands to your heart center. Then with a gentle bow forward, we say, Namaste. Nice work. Good way to get your day started.
Thank you, Teresa.
Thanks, Teresa.
Thank you. Thanks.